Hi everyone, are you ready for some more math? I can see you're excited, especially when I'm talking about prisms, P-R-I-S-M-S, prisms. They are those kind of either a rectangle or a triangle that kind of have a little dimension to them, 3D. Well, how about this? This is a triangular prism, and we're trying to find the surface area for that. How about that? What do you think, huh? Can we do it? It's really not as hard as it may seem. Now, let's first of all start off by saying you got this. You look at it, you've got two triangles on it, okay? Right here is one triangle, and right there is another triangle. And then you got these surfaces right here are called rectangular surfaces. You got 1, 2, 3 of those, okay? So you got 3 sides, 4 faces that are rectangles. Got it? You got 2 sides, 4 faces that are triangles. Following so far? I know you are. Anyway, now you got to find the surface area of a rectangle. Oh, that's easy. That's so easy it's going to make me fall asleep. No, I'm just kidding. I just thought I'd say that just to see if you're listening. Okay, surface area of a rectangle equals length times width. Wow, exciting. Anyway, there we go. You got surface area of a triangle. Oh, by the way, I want to throw this in here. The surface area of a triangle, just to kind of make it more exciting, is equal to base, 1/2 base times height. That's the surface area of a triangle. 1/2 base times height. Okay? Well, let's go back to that sweet little prism that we had. Okay? Let's look at this. What do you think of that, huh? I put some numbers in there. How about, let's just make it, again, let's make it pretty easy for everybody. You got 5, 12, and 8. We can call them meters. It's up to you, whatever you want to call them, inches, feet, whatever. 5, 12, and 8. 8 is the side of the triangle, right? Then you got 12 is that one side for the rectangle, and 5 is the other side. Length of triangle, 12. Width of triangle, 5. And that little base area of the 8 is 8 for the triangle. Okay, we got that all done? All right, now. I told you the surface area for the rectangle is so easy. It's just simply ridiculous. Watch. See, got those triangles, length times width. 5 times 12, and I got 3 of those. 5 times 12, 5 times 12, 5 times 12, all 60 apiece. Do I have to go back and show you how I got them? No, you don't want me to? Okay. Just so I check. All right, 5 times 12 is 60. 3 different times. Okay, now the triangle gets a little bit trickier. Let's look at this. See, that triangle, that's a challenge. Why? Because look at that triangle. 1/2 base times height. You got that one number 8. Well, I cut it in half before. You notice I did that 4. It was 8 down here. This was 8, but I split it in 2, and I made it 4. How come? Because I've got to find 1/2 base times height. You say, why do I have it 4? Well, hold on here. Not trying to confuse you. I put a 4 there because I've got to create a triangle right here. I've got to get the height right there. And that's like a side of a triangle. Are you following me so far? Please say yes. Oh, you are. Okay. So you got this right here is the height. And you got a side right there. Now remember that one, that side, we gave it a number 5. Remember that? You should remember it if you remember. All right, 5. And I remember I cut the 8 in half to 4 because it's halfway across. That's 4. And we're making that H, which means we're trying to figure out what that is, right? Okay, 1/2 base times height. So how do I solve for that? Well, I am glad you asked. Let's try it. There is a theorem, and you know I've covered this before because I made you fall asleep last week. I'm kidding. You didn't fall asleep. It's called the Pythagorean theorem. Yeah. Pythagoras. He had nothing to do, better to do, but write a theorem. But anyway, it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared, right? So how do we do this? You got that 4 right here. You got that 5 right there. I'm just going to call this b and I'm going to call this c because I want to, all right? Period. That's all we're going to say. Somebody, if your teacher says I'm wrong, do what your teacher says, okay? Whatever your teacher says is right. Anyway, back to what I was saying. We got a squared plus b squared equals c squared. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. What did I do here? I really made it complicated. No, I didn't. Okay. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. A squared is a right there. B is at 4 squared equals 5 squared. That's c squared. A squared plus 16 is 25. A squared equals 25 minus 16. 25 minus 16 is equal to 9. That's a squared. A equals 3. So I decided that A is 3. Now, some might argue it would be the other way around, that this should be 3 and this should be 4. Okay, if they do, then do it that way. I just want to make it as simple as possible. I decided it was 4. The meaner decided it was 4. Anyway, here it goes. So you got a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Well, let's go on to the next one. The next part of this is calling the surface area of the area of the triangle. What am I doing? Remember I said that surface area is going to be 1/2 b times h or 1/2 8 times 3. Remember what I did? See, where did that 8 come from? The 8 is the total base. See, I used that 4 because that was where I was going to get the side for the triangle. But I'm looking for the total base here. That's 8. The total base is 8, and that height is 3, okay? According to what we decided it was going to be, okay? 3 and 8. So what do we got? 1/2 base times height, 1/2 8 times 3. 1/2 8 times 3 is 24. 1/2 24 is 12. Ooh, this is getting good. Anyway, here we go. We're getting warmer. We're getting closer. It's almost the end. Don't look at your clock. I'm not going to let you do that. Watch me. Here we go. You got 60 times 3 is 180. That's rectangles. 24. Oh, I did that wrong, didn't I? I am noticing a mistake I made. Oh, I made a mistake. Let me correct myself while I'm with you, okay? That's not 24 times 2. It is 12 times 2. Amen. I got it right. 24 is the answer there, and that's 204. Boy, I'm glad I caught that before I made a total fool of myself. Let's try that one more time. You got, here we go. 60 times 3 is 180. 12 times 2 is 24 because you got 2 triangles. 2 triangles, their areas are 12. 12 times 2 is 24. So you get 180 plus 24, 204. So what is the surface area of that wonderful triangular prism? It's 204. Not bad, eh? Now, I know I can tell by your eyes that you're wide awake and you think you got it. Well, I hope you do. Because if you don't, your teacher is an awesome person, and that teacher of yours will give you the answer. I just hope this helps you a little bit. I hope. And if I goofed up on that 3 and 4 part, well, you know what to do. Okay? Anyway, later.